And we mentioned it before in the interview, how you guys got a pretty big road trip coming up, especially with the next second half of the season, a lot of travel involved with it. How do you, on a kind of individual, deal with that type of travel when you got to go a long time? It's going to be a lot of flying, going to be a lot of driving. What's it like being a coach on a bus or on a plane when you're pregame as well as postgame after the weekend's over?
Well, right now, our travel's better. The university has helped us out, allow us what we do for the long trips. And when I say long, we have Minnesota State, Augustana, and Bemidji State all in the second half. And those shortest bus rides, 12 hours one way. The longest is 15. And that's one direction. So, over the course of 4 or 5 days, you're spending 30 hours on a bus. I mean, it takes its toll. So now what we do a lot of times is we fly out there and then we bus back. And financially, it's not a great deal more. And you think about it, the one-way flights aren't bad. And then we have one less night in a hotel and we have one less day per diem. So you subtract that off the cost. So it costs a little bit more, but not as much as you'd think. And it does save some wear and tear. It's less missed class time. But, really, I'm getting older myself, obviously. And the bus rides do take a toll. Like last year, we came back from Minnesota State. We played them in the second round of the playoffs. And we got knocked out, rode the bus home, threw my back out, and for 6 weeks I was miserable. So, it's just it's from just sitting on a bus, because what we do is after the game on whatever night, weekend series, after the game on Saturday night, we load the bus. We usually pull out of the rink at 10, and then you figure from Minnesota State, it's 12 hours to get home. You lose an hour, so we get here at 11 in the morning, and you sleep on that bus, or you try to. And you're sitting in a, not the most comfortable position. And next thing you know, your back's out. Or I'm limping. Something's wrong with my knee. So, it gets harder and harder as you get older, though. Those trips do take a toll on you. And your day Sunday's wasted because you're in a fog. You're walking around, you didn't sleep well. And then you just turn around, you're right back at it on Monday.
Yeah, we might have to have an athletic trainer, Brett Knight, who was just on the show a while ago, maybe take out your knee perhaps or something. But
over the years, I've spent some time with the trainers. I have. They stretch me out, and I was
going to say, but you can't take a healthy scratch either.
No healthy scratch. Going back a little bit, obviously, you guys mentioned that you played golf. We talked to you, especially Coach Daniels, last time we had on the show. Obviously, you're a big fan of being out on the boat, golfing, as well as cycling, I remember. Coach Famulak, any of those common activities or anything unique you do on your off time?
Yeah, I used to play a lot of golf. That's been curtailed a little bit, but my wife's pushing me to get back into it. But I spent a lot of time, especially once end of July rolls around. My daughter plays college soccer, so I get a chance to. And a lot of her schedule is August and September, so I get a chance to watch her. And then my son plays college hockey as well over at St. Norbert College in Green Bay, so I try to get to see him a couple times a year. So I guess a lot of our stuff is we're still chasing kids around and getting a chance to watch them play. And then, my wife and I, we're looking to, take a vacation here and there as well when May and June roll around.
Yeah, for sure. Who's the best golfer out of the coaching staff? Coach Daniels. What do you shoot, Coach Daniels?
Well,
so what's the handicap?
Let's be honest here. Coach Famulak is, if he played at all regularly, would be by far the best. Myself, nowadays I'm somewhere between usually like 42 and 45 for 9.
Wow,
I used to be
better than me.
Better than that, but as you get older, you don't hit it as far.
I would say not ready to move up the tees yet. Just
I am. No. I started with the blues. Now I'm at the whites, and I'm kind of eyeing up the golds.
Slowly but surely, you'll make it.
I'm moving my way up. Yeah,
it's all good.
We were just talking about a course at 7,100 yards, and we're like, no way.
Not gonna happen.
Back in the day, for sure, we'd give it a run, but not anymore. We're probably 6,500.
I was saying, you gotta recognize your own strengths.
Yeah, that's right on.
That's the one.
It helps to keep score too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.